Hey everybody, Jen Hatmaker here, your host of the For the Love podcast. Welcome to the show, you guys. Right now, today, we are wrapping up our series, For the Love of Broadway, and I'm devastated. I am so sad to see it go. I wanted it to go on and on forever. It was so delightful. I've just adored every second of it. It's been jam-packed with the best of the best. And today is absolutely no exception. So I've loved talking to these performers and actors about their live theater life and what it is like in tandem with the audience and what it was like for them to get there and the path and the work that it took to achieve sort of this high level of mastery at their craft. And so you guys, you are so going to be tickled today. I had to have in this series at least one really up and coming actors and singers, right? I wanted to reach kind of to the younger section. So you guys, who we have today is the one and only Vince Ermita. You guys are going to die. He is the cutest. This is the cutest interview because Vince was cast as Young Simba in The Lion King. That means a humongous role, Young Simba. Lion King is one of the longest running Broadway productions across the world. And so this is a huge, huge deal for him. I was so thrilled to talk with him today. He's so darling. He's 11. He is 11 and he is all sunshine and he is like all sparkle and like all joy and the cutest. I don't think I stopped smiling for half of 1 second of this entire interview. And so he tells us what it's like to be cast as Young Simba, what it's like to do this many shows. He talks about the costuming and the wigs in no uncertain terms, and where he'd like to go. And so you're going to fall madly in love. I'm so happy to share with you my conversation with the wonderful Vince Ermita. All right, everybody, get excited. Today is a fun day, a really fun day, because on the show we have Vince. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Look how cute you are. This is crazy. Crazy. How have your first 2 weeks back on Broadway been?
They're really fun. A little tiring because some of their shows are a little late. Yeah. But it's super fun.
How many shows a week are you doing? Is it 8?
I think so, yeah, 8.
That's crazy, kid.
But me and another Simba alternate like every other day.
Is that like standard operating procedure for like Broadway kids?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So do you do the same shows every week and he does the same shows, or is it kind of whatever?
We do the same shows.
Okay. So are you like a weekend guy or are you a weekday Simba? You don't know. Your days are running together.
Weekends. I like the weekends.
Okay. So, all right, Vince, let's start here. You are 11.
Yes.
Can you tell my listeners a little bit first about who you are and where you are from and what is your family and like that? Give us a little background information on Vince first.
Okay. I'm Vince Ermita. I'm 11 years old. I'm from New Jersey. My family is Filipino and American. Yeah. I'm in 6th grade. I have 3 brothers, and we're all in a band together.
Are you serious? Is that what's behind you?
Yeah, this is like, that's our
What's the name of your band?
The Ermita Brothers.
Well, that makes sense. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
And what's your deal in there? What do you play?
Sometimes I play the keyboard, but I'm the vocalist. Believe it.
Okay. Oh, you're the main guy.
Yeah.
You're the one that everyone's going to love on all the girls. Do you guys play out anywhere?
Yes. We play every summer at this ice cream shop in Ridgewood named Kilwins.
Okay.
Yeah, and we also have like some gigs every now and then.
Yeah. Listen, you're all over the place. Where are you in the lineup of the brothers? Which one are you?
Youngest.
Oh, you're the baby. You're the baby. What do your brothers think of this? What do they think of you being young Simba?
They think it's really cool.
Do they?
They always call me Broadway boy or whatever.
You know what? That's what you get for being the youngest. You're always going to have a little nickname. The brothers are always going to clown on you. Yeah. That's probably never going to end. How old's the oldest brother?
17.
Okay. So you guys are kind of packed in there. And you're from New Jersey. So right now on the show, do you just trek it in every day and back and forth?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my first question. This is a pretty big deal. I mean, you are doing a pretty big deal. You are on Broadway. This is the top rung of the ladder, and you're just sixth grader. And so how did you start performing in the first place? Because you've pretty much at this point mastered a space that people 3 times your age are just now doing. So how has performance and dance and music been a part of your life? And when did that start for you?
Well, since I was like 3, I was always like sing. I would always like sing along to like One Direction. Like
sure. Good choice.
And then when I was 7, me and my brother started the band.
Okay.
At that time, my mom registered me for vocal lessons at Bergen Pack. Mm-hmm. And so my vocal teacher, Amelia DeMaio, she like introduced me to acting, and my manager, Leora Haberfield, and then they just helped me out with all my acting.
Did you like it immediately, or was the acting part weird?
It was really fun. I loved acting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what was your very first performance?
It was A Christmas Carol at Bergen.
What role did you play?
I played 3. I played like the 8-year-old Scrooge. And then 12-year-old Scrooge. And then I played a homeless boy named Jonathan.
Did you like it? Did you like the crowd? Do you like what's that experience? What was that first experience like for you? Not just through all the like practices, but like curtains up. There's like people in the crowd. It's go time. You're in costume. How did that feel for you?
It felt great. Yeah. Like all those people just sitting there watching me perform.
They're there for you.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, let me ask you this, Vince, because it is a big jump from a local production of The Christmas Carol to The Lion King on Broadway. This is a big move. So I want to know, first of all, how did you even get an audition? And then I would love for you to tell us what that audition process was like, because you're just a kid. Like, this is high pressure. This is no joke. Like, this will break a grown person down. Yeah. And so you're in here. I'd love to know how that went for you. And then walk me through all the steps until you like actually got the role.
Okay, so I auditioned in 2019 of December. Okay. I just got callbacks. And then I made it to like top 7. Yeah. I met all of the other people that were auditioning. It was super fun. Yeah. And then I ended up not making it.
Okay.
But then I auditioned again towards like the end of June.
Okay.
And then I sent in a self-tape audition. And then it was like a matter of a week to find out I was going to be on Broadway.
Did you freak out?
Yeah, it was like, because Young Simba has been like my dream role since like I started acting. So I was like, yeah.
I mean, Young Simba, it is iconic. And I mean, you have just landed one of the most beloved roles at this age. I mean, I don't know where you're going to go from here, but this is exciting for you. Okay, I want to know, tell me about, it's one thing to audition, it's another thing to start going into rehearsals and all this memorization, all this choreography, all this music. It's hard. This is really, really hard. And the show is long. And so what was it like to learn? Was it a little overwhelming or did you take to it pretty quickly?
We only had a month to rehearse because it was like super quick. Because opening night was literally in a month. So it was. We would only have Saturday and Sunday break. But on Monday to Friday, it was 9 to 5, like every day.
Yeah, that's a long day.
Yeah. And like memorizing the choreo, the lines, because Simba, he's like the whole entire first act.
Yeah.
So it's like so many lines and choreo and songs.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
you're the center point of the first act for sure.
Yeah.
How did the grown-ups do? Were they helpful? Were they like really good, like cheerleaders around you as you were kind of sorting out this huge role?
Yeah. They were super nice and super fun to work with.
Yeah. I just interviewed Brandon McCall. He's incredible.
Yeah.
Just incredible. So I've got both the Simbas here in this Broadway series. I was just up there. I was there in New York last week, and I was there for the opening night of Broadway. Now, we weren't in The Lion King. I was over at Wicked. But it was really exciting to be there on the first night. So not only, and you and Brandon are the same on this. This is Brandon's Broadway debut too.
Yeah.
So not only are you guys debuting as Big and Little Simba, but you are debuting when Broadway's been dark for a year and a half. I mean, the excitement is bananas. So tell me what it was like, because I asked Brandon this question too. Tell me what it was like inside your theater first night. Was it was like pandemonium?
A lot of pressure because a lot of people in New York have lived with Broadway their whole life there.
That's right.
It just shutting down for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Like changed everyone's life. And then it reopened. It's a lot of pressure, but it's super fun. Like all of those people just cheering on you was great.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Was it the same for you? I know how it was over in the Gershwin Theater. It was just constant standing ovations and just constant screaming. Yeah. Everybody just lost their minds. Everybody lost their minds. We were so happy to see you guys. It's been a long time. Were you so nervous? Did you have to do like deep breathing to keep yourself calm before the show started?
Oh, I wasn't that nervous. I was super excited.
What's it like getting in all that makeup and costuming? Because your costumes are they're over the top. I mean, that's a no joke. You don't get to just walk in with your little face and just be on stage.
Okay, so we do a wig. The wig sometimes it like itches and it's kind of annoying. I can't to there.
Yeah.
But the makeup also, like say my face is kind of itchy, like my eyes are itching. I can't itch it. So I just have to deal with it. Because my eyeliner is just going to get ruined. And the corset, you have to sit. You can't slouch like this. You have to sit up. And also, Stampede, I wear a harness because I fly.
Yep.
It's super tight. I'm like,
well, you have to. You got to suck it up and do it. 4 times a week is what you have to do. Now that October is here, I am looking forward to some Halloween fun. The nephew babies get super into this. Costume, candy, games. It's so fun for the littles / me. I recently sent the nephews a couple of seasonal KiwiCo project boxes, including one with a bubbling cauldron and yes, something called puking pumpkins. Both involve green slime, which means they loved them. But it's all served up with a side of science to make it fun and educational. And this is really just what KiwiCo is so good at. They have found the secret sauce behind super cool, hands-on science, art, and geography projects for kids of all ages that get delivered to your door every month. And these aren't just any run-of-the-mill projects with string and elbow macaroni. I mean, I was super surprised the first time I saw one of these boxes. KiwiCo packs these with high-quality materials and real engineering, science, and art projects for both littles and bigs of all ages. Parents, we know how difficult it can be to find creative ways to keep your kids busy and challenged, but KiwiCo does the legwork for you here. So scare up some fun this Halloween with KiwiCo. Redefine learning with play. Explore hands-on projects that build confidence, creativity, and critical thinking skills. You guys get 50% off your first month, plus free shipping on any crate line with the code For the Love at kiwico.com. That's 50% off your first month at kiwico.com. Promo code For the Love. If any of you guys remember my 7 experiment against excess that I started 10 years ago, one of the categories I explored and thus became pretty passionate about was this whole idea of waste. And the important question, like, what can we do to walk lighter on the earth and better care for this planet? Because here's one staggering statistic for you: an estimated 5 million plastic hand soap and cleaning bottles are thrown away every year. 5 million. And I promise you, I was contributing to that number until I found Blue Land. So Blue Land is simple, but genius, because it's just a refill cleaning system with revolutionary refill tablets for hand soap, dish soap, and other cleaning products, actually, for every square inch of your home. So you buy the bottle once and refill it forever. Literally no more plastic waste. And I know that we're all washing our hands a lot lately. And so this is a wonderful way to stockpile your soap. And also, good news, their bottles, gorgeous. And they have the most incredible scents like rose, bergamot, and lily mint. And you know I'm a sucker for good scents. I cannot recommend this enough. And for families with littles, Blue Land has also teamed up with Disney to create a magical collection of hand soap forever bottles designed with Mickey and friends. Okay. So Blue Land's stunning and high quality forever bottles start at just $10 when you buy a kit, and their money saving refill tablets start at just $2. So you are saving money for sure in the long run with this. Plus, the quality of these eco-friendly cleaning products is top notch. And then, of course, you're cutting down on waste. So right now, you can get 15% off your first order when you go to blueland.com/forthelove. So 15% off your whole first order of any products at blueland.com/forthelove. Blueland.com/forthelove. And maybe this will shift for you as the show goes on, like as the season goes on. What is your favorite scene that you're in? Do you have one?
Yeah, Hakuna Matata. It's super fun. It's the easiest one. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, it's the easiest one.
It's like super less taxing.
Yeah, and it's super fun. And yeah, I love singing. It's my favorite song in the show.
That song makes everybody happy. So when that one comes on, it's like joy in the room. And we all know it. We've been singing this for I can't even think of how old Lion King is. Is it 20 years old? 15 maybe?
Well, the musical, it's like 24 years old.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up.
You're singing some famous lines. Right there. So when you finish a show, and it is late, I mean, it's 11, isn't it? Maybe 10:30.
Yeah. Like,
are
10.
you just like, are you dropping like a rock? Are you asleep in the car on the way home?
Well, yeah, we take the bus. Yeah. I'm usually on my phone.
Oh, yes. How does this attention feel? Because if you're on your phone, you're seeing your little name all over the place right now. And so it's a lot of attention. Is it pretty awesome?
Yeah, especially on opening night. My phone was like blowing up. It was like ding, 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 ding. I was like blowing up. And I had to click notifications, add everything onto my Instagram story.
That you did.
Yeah.
Were there any like really cool people at the show in that first week that you knew were in the audience?
Well, Julie Taymor, the one that like designed the masks and like the one that created the musical pretty much.
Wow, that's a big deal.
And I don't know his name, but he like created like the African music in the show. Mm-hmm. He was on opening night. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Did they come talk to you? They must have been really proud of you.
Yeah. We had the opening night celebration. We couldn't have champagne because but we had sparkling cider, and I had like a handful. I had a lot of.
Oh, that's so fun. I went to a opening night party too with the Wicked cast, but we did drink champagne because we're grown. So I'm sorry you didn't get to enjoy that, but just get a little older and you'll get to do that. So speaking of getting older, what are your hopes here? What are your dreams? Do you want to be like a career Broadway performer? Do you want to go into like film and television? Like what are your dreams?
Well, I want once I'm older, I want to like try to get to Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I really want to do like a movie. I really want to do a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe another Broadway would be nice as well.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, if you can do Broadway, you can do anything. A movie would be easy. Just easy. Just go take a nap in your trailer in between your scenes, be a piece of cake for you. Like you're really running the gauntlet right now of stamina and endurance. So you're going to be prepared. If you got to be in another musical, if you got to be in another show on Broadway, do you have a dream show? I mean, you're in a dream show. You are in the dream show, but do you have another one?
Simba again? Older Simba?
Big Simba?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Brandon's 32. You're 11. I think in 10 years you could do it.
10 years?
I'd believe you at 21. I'd believe Big Simba at 21, maybe.
Yeah, I could think so.
Brandon's 32, but he looks 21. So
yeah, he's 32?
Yeah. Did you even know he was that grown?
I didn't know he was 32. I thought he was in like his 20s. That's crazy.
That's what I said. When he told me he had a wife and children, I'm like, what? You look like you're in high school. Yeah. I really liked him too. He must be fun to work with. What about the other kids in the cast? So you're not the only kid in the cast, right? How many of you are there?
It's 3 other kids.
Okay. Are you guys like a little crew?
Yeah. But when I was in School of Rock in Utah, at Tuacahn, there 17 of us, I think so.
Oh yeah, man, that's a mess.
It was like, we didn't even have our own dressing room. We stayed in like a dance studio because there's but like we were really close. We were all really close together.
Yeah. That's really fun.
Yeah. That's same with us in Lion King. But in Utah, like we even formed our own band. Like the instrument players, we formed our own band and stuff.
It's so fun. I feel like these friends that you're making right now, both the ones that are kind of around your age, but even the adults that are in the show with you, these are going to be forever people for you. These are such special experiences that you're having together that so few kids have. I mean, almost nobody knows what you're going through right now. There's just kids in theater are, of course, everywhere, but kids on Broadway, this is a small category. So you guys are going to have this together forever. These are your memory. This is your childhood. What does your mom think about this?
She's like really proud of me because, Broadway, really big thing. But she thinks it's crazy because it
is crazy.
Because at one point when I was just 3 years old, watching One Direction, singing along, and now I'm just on Broadway. It's like crazy.
How do you manage school? What does school look like for you?
Well, in January, I'll be vaccinated by then. So I'll be normal school. Yeah. And matinees, because after New Year's, they're changing the matinees to Wednesday.
Oh.
I'll just leave school early. But for now, Lion King has a tutor for me. So until January, I do that tutor for like only 3 hours. It's only 3 hours, so it's good. That's
nice. But listen, you want to get back in that in-person school so you can be famous. Yeah. Like you're going to walk these halls. You're going to walk these halls in a different way now, young Simba. You got something to say. Go collect your praise at your school. Go be popular. Very recently, I got Instagram inspired. I got influenced to copy a Manny I have seen over and over from Olive and June. I couldn't tell if I looked darling or ridiculous, but the internet consensus was darling. So I do feel vindicated. So I did my Olive and June at-home Manny right before I left for the North Carolina coast for a girls trip with my 3 besties from college. You might remember that. It didn't ship the entire week that I was gone, which for me is unheard of. I'm really hard on my nails. So props to Olive and June for being the nail MVPs here. For me, I used the fall set from their Mani system because I liked the seasonal 6 colors that you can mix and match. I guess this is a thing we can do now, you guys. These Mani systems are pretty genius for nail newbies like me because they come with all the tools you need in one box. They even put this thing called the Poppy in the box, which is a patented brush handle that actually makes it so easy to paint with both of your hands, right? That like age-old conundrum. In other words, like that one hand doesn't look like it was done by a 5-year-old. So if you're always running out to get a mani, the Olive and June Mani system with 6 polishes is going to save you so much money. It comes out to under $2 a mani. So I'm going to go ahead and say that is a lot less than those gel manicures at the salon. So get in on these salon perfect nails with Olive and June, you guys. If I can do this at home mani, you can. That's just a fact. So your new nail life is here. So visit oliveandjune.com/forthelove and use the code FORTHELOVE to get 20% off your first Mani system. Yay. So this is an exclusive offer, by the way, that you can only get here. So that's Olive and June, OLIVE and June, JUNE.com/forthelove, code FORTHELOVE for 20% off your first Mani system. You're going to love it. Okay. Oliveandjune.com/forthelove, code FORTHELOVE. Yay, you. Okay. I'm going to wrap this up with you. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. And I've got several people from Broadway that have been on this show. Like we also had Chris Jackson, who played George Washington in Hamilton. Like we've got a really interesting crew of Broadway actors in this series. And I asked all of them this. Okay. So here's one question. Here's the first one. Can you tell me in all of your theater experience, so this could be like a live performance, it could be the audition, whatever it is, like either your absolute best moment or your worst. Like this is when something absolutely crashed and burned. It went terrible. Those are actually the fun ones.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay.
Okay, I think the worst thing, it actually happened so recent.
Oh, good.
I just zoned out. I was like, and I'm like, and then I missed my cue. I was like, and then
your brain just went empty.
Yeah, I was just staring in blank space.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
You're gonna have to talk to Brandon about this because he said the same thing. He said one of his worst things was he just went blank. And it was something about, he had some sort of line about clouds in the sky and he could not think of one word of it. And so he just kind of sat there and acted weird. And so you'll have to ask him about this because you guys have both done it. You know, most of us watching, you can't tell, but that'll send you a little panic.
Yeah, they don't know.
No, we don't know. We don't know what your lines are. We just dance around. You can like cover it up for us. Okay. How about this? Do you have a Broadway performer that you like really look up to? Somebody that is like a mentor, like a role model?
Leah Salonga.
Tell me about her. Tell me about that performer.
Well, she's Filipino.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's like the first Asian woman to like get a Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's really cool. And
sure.
Like paved way for Filipinos to like in Broadway and acting like that. And it's a really big deal to me. And I think what she did was a great thing. And I think she's doing right now.
It's important to see performers on stage that look like you. What it signals to everybody else behind them, all the kids coming up, is everybody has a place on the Broadway stage. Everyone has a chance and everyone gets to be represented. Do you remember what show she was in?
I know she was in Aladdin.
Okay.
And Les Mis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Saigon.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Good answer. Good answer. Okay. So what's next for you, kid? What's the very next thing that's happening? You got a show tonight?
No, this is a break day. Like,
okay.
There's long weeks. We got some long weeks.
Long weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just going to like play your like in your band, drive your mom crazy.
Yeah.
Lay around, be demanding.
Yeah. I'm going with my friend later.
Perfect. Okay. Well, listen, I'm so happy that you're on the show. And I was telling Brandon when he was on that my absolute next trip to New York, I'm going to be in your theater so I can watch you perform. I want to see you as Young Simba. I follow you on social media now. It's really fun to see your pictures and all your behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. And so I'll be screaming. You'll hear me. You'll hear me. I'll holler from the crowd. Anyway, I'm so excited for you and I'm so happy to meet you. And I'm thrilled that you're having this experience. Tell your mom thank you for letting you come on yet another show on your day off. So lucky us.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Vince.
Bye.
Okay. Right? Like, so sweet. So cute. Okay. I know I'm always telling you this, but for those of you who generally listen to the show, just in your AirPods, in your headphones, you know that we always upload all of the interviews to my YouTube channel that we record via video. This is one you're going to want to go see. Go look at his cute face. Go watch him like smile and grin in front of his like brother band stage equipment. It's too much. Like, I'm insisting. I'm not giving you an option. So go over to YouTube, to my YouTube channel and watch this one. It's so cute. He's just darling. It was really fun also to have in this series, both Young Simba and Old Simba. Brandon McCall was also in the series too, and he's just as delightful. So with great sadness, we bid the Broadway series goodbye, and it has been so fun. And the timing was so lovely to get to interview all these Broadway stars just as Broadway was opening back up. So it was exciting to like capture their thrill and their enthusiasm. And I'm going to want to repeat this one later. So thanks you guys for listening. If you've missed any of the Broadway series, please go back and listen to it because it's just delightful from beginning to end. That's just a fact. And thanks again, you guys, for subscribing and rating and reviewing the show. That matters to the show. We listen to every single thing you say and love to serve you. Constantly thinking about incredible series to bring to you and the best guest we can find. And so come back next week when we start a new series, and it's coming in hot. You're going to love it. So on behalf of Laura and the production crew and Amanda and I, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being an incredible podcast community. See you next week.